Hello, myself Ronak Meena, a science student of class 11 from Bharati Public School, Swasta Vihar, and today I am going to present my own handicraft soldering iron, which I made from all the scrap material and all the stuff and the tools which are present at my home. And as you can see that here is the soldering iron. It is a tip of the soldering iron, which is the shorting locality of the minimized AC current, which makes the element extremely hot to melt the aluminium rod. And here is the 5 ampere switch, some sort of wires, and this is the primary coil and this is the secondary coil. This is the body of the transformer, which supports the transformer, and this is the wire which I use to give an input of a 220 volt AC, which is a city power line. As there is a doubt about magnetic flux, that what is basically a magnetic flux, what is basically a electromagnetic induction, and what is basically the principles of the transformer on its work, and what is its structure, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of a 12 volt soldering iron using it. Michael Faraday was a great scientist, and he stated the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, which states that whenever there is a varying in the current will produce a varying in the magnetic flux, and the varying in the magnetic flux definitely lead to electromotive force. That means that the electromotive force is only the one of the most factor that is responsible for the induction of the current from the primary coil inside the secondary coil, as the both of the primary and the secondary coil are placed concentrically inside the core of the transformer, and at the junction of the primary and the secondary coil there is no metallic conductor. That means the wire is being that the electrical energy is being transferred wirelessly between the two separated coils. That means that the varying in the magnetic flux will definitely lead to the varying in the induced. To make it more significant, efficient, and as well in a productive way, I can explain you the basis of the electromagnetic induction in a more easy way. Assume that this is a structure of the transformer, that the pen is the 220 volt AC wire lines, and this eraser is the primary coil and the second eraser is the secondary coil, and there is no metallic conductor or a semiconductor which is placed between the two coils, as the current has to be induced wirelessly. Whenever there is a varying in the electric current, the varying in the electric current which will leads to the varying in the magnetic flux between the primary and the secondary coil, between the gap of the primary and the secondary coil, and that varying in the magnetic flux will definitely lead to electromotive force, which will lead to the alternating current to induce inside the secondary coil directly. Michael Faraday law is acceptable to various and different tons of different transformers. For example, if we take the examples of tiny SMPS transformer, if we take example of like the instrumental transformer, distribution coiled, auto transformer, current transformer, and the isolation transformer, are various tons of different transformers, as well as the main transformer which we use in our everyday life are the step down and the step up transformer. I cannot show you the example of the big transformer like the isolation or the instrumental transformer, but I have some tiny transformer, for example the SMPS single phase and the triple phase transformers. As you can see that this is a single triple phase SMPS step down transformer which can take 220 volt to 330 volts AC to DC, 5 to 10 volts peak to peak, and this is used in the adapters and the mobile phone chargers. And this transformer is a small SMPS step up transformer, which is a single phase transformer, and the primary coil is placed inside between the secondary coil. And I have also a transformer, this is also single phase transformer and the SMPS transformer. As I have drawn a diagram and can show you that. You can see the diagram. This is a single phase transformer, this is a double phase transformer. The single phase transformer already has a single coil which is a combination of the primary and the secondary coil. The primary coil is being placed in between the secondary coil. This is also a single phase transformer because the secondary coil is depending upon the primary coils. But in the triple phase transformer we had triple coils like this, and the three of the coils are mutually independent of each other. If one of the coil if one of the coil get damaged, So this coil will depending upon each other and the transformer will work more efficiently. Now at the conclusion of the video, I would like to compare with the 20-watt soldering iron and my own handicraft 12-volt soldering iron using a AC transformer. The basic difference is that this soldering iron get instantly heat, but it do not get instantly cool down. So that if I touch the tip of this soldering iron while doing my any project work, so it can even burn my hand, as you can see the burn marks here. But if I touch the tip of this after 10 seconds after being heating, so this will do not cause me much damage because this get instantly cool down. Thank you if you are watching this video, and I hope that I do not disappoint you while explaining about the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Thank you.